Hi everybody and welcome to my live stream today. I am Sarah Negus, the modern day shaman, and I'm going to be talking to you today about shamanic journeying for manifestation. Now, that's just a little introduction. If you're catching this on the replay, please do skip this first bit, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and share this live stream on a couple of groups so that a few more people get to see it. Now, if you're watching this and you think that it's interesting and you want to share it, I would love for you to do that. The more people that get to see this stuff, the better, in my opinion. So I'm just going to share it on to my group, Evolve and Thrive. And then I'm going to share it on to Abundance Flash Mob, which is my wonderful friend Samantha Bearden's group. Sharing. I'm just here waiting because it does take Facebook a little bit of time often to know that we're live. There we go. All done. So, if you are coming on live, do tell me you're here. Hello, Amanda. I can see you. What I am going to be talking about today is shamanic journeying and how it is a really wonderful, tool, if that's the right word, or meditation type to help you with your manifestation process. Hello, Monique. Lovely to see you here. And Connie, hi. Thanks for joining me live. So I'm also really excited. I don't know if you've seen any of my posts today, but the oak frame for my new studio went up yesterday. I've been waiting for it for a while, which means that my live workshops are coming closer and closer. And in celebration to that, I've actually booked a live workshop locally in a really quite fabulous house called the Old Rectory, which is used for film venues. But we're going to be, if you're coming to join me live, we're going to be in the grand hall, and we're going to be talking about how to dream bigger and how to use shamanic journeying to help you see what your bigger dream is for your life, and how to actually hook into it and send the message energetically so that it comes to you quicker. Now, that's going to be, oh gosh, I've left my diary downstairs. Oh no, I haven't. Here it is. A little bit of what impromptu stuff. That's going to be in May, she says, looking down, May the 25th. So put that in your diary. Yes, it's going to be live and in person, but I'm also going to be offering 10 online places as well. So there'll be 10 people in maximum live with me in person, and there'll be 10 people maximum online too. And that's the first time I'm going to be offering that sort of thing. So holding 20 people will really bring the energy up, and it will be very exciting for me and for you. Anyway, back to shamanic journeying, which is my passion. It is what I work with my clients with. Pretty much every single session that we have, we will unpack something in their life, and then we'll go and see where the energy takes us. Now, the way that I work with shamanic journeying is that I will take my client down into their own chakra system. And depending on what is looking at me or calling to me, we'll explore one or other of their chakras within their own physical body. I'll also call all of their energy back to them, because, you know, we get distracted and we get split, and in our day-to-day lives, it's really nice sometimes to have someone else anchor you. Now, from there, all sorts of different things can happen and do when we journey, you know, into the energy with an intention of holding the client's energy in our earth and in our reality, and then really traveling into the multiverse, into the alternative dimensions and the alternative realities that are available to us. You know, we find past lives, we go to distant realms. I mean, Atlantis is one of my favorite places to journey to, and whenever the mermaids come in the ocean, I have a sense that that's where we're going. We're going to go down. The ocean is representative of your unconscious mind, of your subconscious, and of the past. So if you have an affinity to Atlantis or water, or you're a healer, you know, your touch affects others, then Atlantis is definitely something that is available to you in your energy. And to go there and to experience the healing temples, there's 4 of them in Atlantis, and they are the breath body, the spiritual body, the emotional body, and the physical body. They're all separated. If we go there, then something pretty amazing is going to happen. Now, the crystals in Atlantis really amplify any intention and amplify any idea of creation. And I like that, because when you're under the sea, when you're in your subconscious, your ideas of creation can get very much bigger. You know, this is something that I've been struggling with in the last, I don't know, this year, I suppose, is that, you know, I'm very good at what I do, and I love working with my clients, and my business works, yet I want it to be stretching. I want to really feel my energy crackling with excitement, reaching out into the greater mind, the greater consciousness, and making a difference, a deeper difference than I feel that I am at the moment. After all, we're all here, aren't we, to grow. We're all here to experience ourselves, warts and all. And, you know, I do work on myself fully. I believe that this is ultimate self-care, is to keep becoming aware of the things that you're going through in your own life. But that doesn't mean that I'm perfect and I sit with the angels all the time, because I don't. I'm human. And I want to celebrate that humanity, and I would like to help you do that too. And when I say celebrate that humanity, I mean taking what you've got in your life and really allowing yourself to spread it, to open it, to stretch it, to make it more. And the dreams that we have when we're small are always from that childhood perspective. So my dream was to be grown up, because I thought being grown up when I was little meant that I would be free and I would be able to control my environment. What I understand nowadays that I was looking for was to be my own master, to understand my vastness, my energy. And I have come some way to that. So just have a think, guys. What did you dream of when you were little? Yeah. And you know, if it was to be a dancer, I had that dream for a while there too. What is it in your life now that you can use that feeling of being fluid, of dancing in energy, of dancing around people, of bringing joy? Where is that showing up now? And then track forwards, maybe a year, maybe 2, maybe 3 years. And where would you like yourself to be? What could you see for yourself if there were no barriers, if money wasn't an object? I mean, money story is another issue we have talked about last week, but I'll be coming back to it again. If there were no barriers to your expansion, there were no barriers to your ability to evolve and thrive in your life, what would you be doing? So for me, let me think about it. In 3 years, I want to be able to hold workshops of 200 people and channel for them you and you and you. And I know I can do it, and I know it's there for me, which is what this first live workshop is all about. It's me dipping my toe into what I really believe I can do, and offering my energetic ability to help you guys dream bigger for your lives. Now, yes, you can stay where you are, And I bet you that's really comfortable, and I bet you that it feels great. Or even, you know, that you don't want to leave it. Well, sometimes we have to leave behind us the things that are good so that we can really move into the things that are available to us in our possibility, in our potential. And to give you an example, you may have heard this story before, but in my home, I had a healing clinic and a Pilates studio, a big machines Pilates studio. And I've been there I've been working in my home for 5 years while my son was at school. And it gave me a really steady income, and everyone loved what I did, and people kept coming back. And it was like my comfort. It was like my coat that I put on every day. Yet when I came online, that studio, that way of working didn't fit anymore because it was taking up so much of my time. I needed to find space in my life within which to find content, to get excited, to share. So I was really resistant to that, you know. Oh my gosh, Sarah, you've got to keep that Pilates studio because it's a steady income. Oh my gosh, Sarah, what about your clients? They're really going to miss you. Oh my gosh, Sarah, what will you do all day if you're not with clients? If you aren't doing hands-on healing, how will you resource yourself? And what happened was that my online business was getting busier and my Pilates studio was getting a little less. And there's an element of, oh dear, this feels a bit uncomfortable. But it was the universe actually showing me where I should be going. And I ignored it. I tend to do that. I tend to ignore things until I get shocked, if you like, into paying attention. And what happened was that early one morning I was off to the gym and I was waving at Stuart, my partner. He was in the Pilates studio having a quick workout himself, and I was going to go running. And I waved at him and made a face, you know, as you do when you're being cheeky. And I tripped up. I tripped up the step, concrete step. And I landed on my arm, chink, and broke my elbow. Well, in the UK, they don't put a cast on an elbow. They just give you a soft sling. So that was me done for 3 months. In that there's no way I could do any hands-on healing, and there was no way that I could do any Pilates because movement was sending such pain into the broken bone. So I closed the studio. That day, I closed my studio, and I phoned everyone up and told them and explained. And that day, I also signed a wonderful client for a year who paid me in full. That's what happens when you allow yourself to dream bigger, when you create space. I mean, this was a little bit forced for me, but there was a huge vacuum now in my energy. And what does the universe do when there's a vacuum? Can't do anything else but absolutely send energy to it for your greatest good. Now, I haven't looked back. That was 2 years ago now. I haven't looked back. I'm thoroughly enjoying my online work. I love meeting all of you people all over the world, and I love it when you come and join me live and interact with me. But I'm also wanting human contact, which is where my idea of workshops is coming from. And they're going to be in person, but they're also going to be online. So there's going to be 20 places available in person and 20 places available online for my workshop, all about dreaming bigger, how to do it, how to use shamanic journeying to help you find it, how to use shamanic journeying to set your intention, and how to ground the energy with action and go and do something that really shows everyone around you that you mean it, that your intention is set in your heart, and this is for your greatest good. So if you would like to come join me on the 25th of May, please put your comment in the thread here. It's £130 for the day. There will be lunch included, unless you're online, at which point it's £80 for the day. So there's no excuses. Even if you cannot come and join my live workshop in person, you can join it online via Zoom. So if you are looking to dream bigger in your life, if you want help facilitating the possibilities open to you, and if you want to send a very strong intention to the universe, to yourself, to those people that matter to you, come and join me on my Dream Bigger workshop on the 25th of May at the Old Rectory in Bletchingley. And I'll be putting the link for the venue. It's an amazing venue, and I'm hoping that the weather's going to be wonderful so that we can spend time in their absolutely gorgeous garden. The venue is it's used in period films all of the time, so it's really very special, and I would love to have you join me. So do put in the comments if you want to come. As I said, it's £130 for the day live. That's including lunch, which I will have made with my own fair hands because I love cooking. And it is also online for 10 people only at £80. So hit me up. Got questions? Message me. I will be coming on and putting all the details in the comments. I'll be talking about this over the next few weeks, more and more. But as you can tell, there's limited places. So if you want to reserve yours, please do so now. And what I'll do is I'll send you a PayPal Me link, and you can just pay me via that. I'm not going to do any sales page or anything. So that was me today. That was how shamanic journeying for manifestation can help you by taking you into your energy, connecting you to your possibilities, and showing you a way that you can actually do it. And then inviting you to go take action. If you want to dream bigger, come see me. We're going to do some success consciousness work together on the 25th of May in Bletchingley, live. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Please do share this if you think it's useful. And thank you so much for staying till the end. Bye.